Alright. I adjusted my volumes a little bit. Hopefully they're better. Where did we leave off? I think we were working on... We were working on the game design document, right? Yeah. We might be doing some revisions here to the spellcrafting kind of concept. I got a couple ideas that I want to maybe entertain. This is a good starting point, though. Let's go into talking about the loot. Alright, so talking about gear, it's going to come from multiple sources. Each enemy type is going to have a loot table. Each boss is going to have a loot table. Certain items will have set bonuses. So here. Hold on, I'm changing the music.
So I've got my essay written, and I've...
Ads for days, brother. Okay. So, there are multiple sources from which the player receives loot gear. All enemies will drop gear and drop loot of some sort. No, okay. Loot is separated by rare. Rarity and quality. The rarer the loot, the higher statistics, higher attributes. Higher statistics it will have. Harder enemies and bosses have greater chances of dropping rarer loot. That's pretty self-explanatory. There's multiple sources to obtain loot. Enemies, chests, or enemies, chests. We'll call them chests for now. Enemies, chests. Man, my grammar sucks, huh? Enemies, chests, vendors, and crafting are resources, or are places that the player can obtain. There are multiple items that are a part of sets, item sets. Item sets give the player additional bonuses when equipping multiple pieces of gear within that set. Alright, easy peasy. Thing we gotta decide is if we want to do rarity. If we want to do rarity versus like a gear score, right? Because like in MMOs you have not only rarity, but you also have a gear score. Right, so like you have item level in World of Warcraft. Elder Scrolls Online, you have a quality and an item level. ESO is like the quality just gives you better stats. It doesn't change the level, but it just gives you better stats on that piece of gear. And the item level in ESO maxes out at 160. So let's just go with quality, and they'll have. We might end up doing an eye level, depending on how far we dive into my idea for an end game. How much we go into that. These can range from anything. Can range from more attack power to a higher health pool. Health pool to changing the way the player engages in combat. So it like changes abilities or something like that. Or changes like a roll dodge. Your roll dodge is different. You know, you think of like, I don't know the ring name from Dark Souls. Like it makes you, like when you roll, it turns you invisible. Like things like that. Each enemy will have its own loot table. So loot table. There will be a loot book in the game that tells players where to find certain gear, and once discovered, can find certain gear. This allows the player to target a specific item, certain item set, or specific piece of gear / loot. Chess will operate similar to enemies, but only offer one chance instead of spawning of loot. Chest will have a universal loot table, but cannot be opened multiple times, meaning they won't respawn. Once the player opens a chest, universal loot table based on level, right? So we don't want the player to like miss a chest. I don't want the player to miss a chest like mid game, be back there and open the chest, and the chest give them a level 7 item, right? Or whatever. And level. Yeah. We don't want them to get and then get a level, they're level 15 and then they get a level 7 item. They're immediately gonna scrap it, or sell it, whatever, drop it, destroy it, whatever, based on level. Chests are a one-time spawn. Once opened, they cannot be opened again. Vendors. Okay, and I need to put what I just said in words in here. So, if the player misses a chest in a level 5 area, and goes and finds it at level 10, that loot will be scaled to them and not at level 5. Okay.
We should file a claim.
Dang. Huh? I'm getting all the ads, huh? Getting all the ads. Oh, I have to check that out. Okay. Um, vendors will sell will carry scaled gear. The scaling is based on players. Okay. I also think that like maybe certain vendors have their own quests that open up a different loot table. The goal, like I was saying in a previous session, we want to make the vendors matter. I want to make the vendors matter. I hate in games, in RPGs, MMOs, whatever, action RPGs, whatever. I hate when I go to a vendor and the only reason a vendor is there is just to sell junk items, right? It's terrible. It's actually terrible. It's a terrible feeling. I don't want the vendors to give. I don't want the vendors to give super powerful gear, but I want them to be an option that if a player is getting unlucky farming a set bonus or whatever, that they can slot in and it they'll be able to be okay. Or maybe have vendor gear be special in the sense that it might be vendor gear and it's not an item set, but it's still strong. It's strong in a different way. I want to have build diversity. Okay. And crafting. This is something we're gonna have to talk. Like I'm gonna have to brainstorm about. Do I want vendors to craft the gear, or do I want to have crafting skill line? Right now, I'm leaning towards vendors crafting gear because balance-wise, it's easier in the character progression. Instead of having to make sure the player gets enough skill points and stuff to be able to craft stuff. And I don't want the player to have to choose between having a crafting character and missing out on some power. Crafted gear still needs to be strong. Um, yeah, we'll do price and materials. Um, so we also need to, we're gonna talk about gear in here, I think. Yeah, we'll talk about gear. Well, I'm kind of putting lumping loot and gear together in this, because loot can be anything. Loot can be potions. It can be repair kits. It could be resources. It can be literally anything. While gear is you know, okay. Oh. We need to work on this a little bit more. Um, はい。Oh, no, actually. There we go. So, like, we'll do 75%. 15%. These are the drop rates. That puts us at 90. 5%. White colored. We also, we'll do that in gear. So common, we'll do common, non-set leg piece. %, a legendary ring. width. And we'll do master ring with 2 sockets. We'll do like a rare material, right? Or super rare. What's another word for super rare? Call it unique. Right, and that's like, that'll be an example of a loot table. So like, and it can be less than 4, it can be more than 4, and it can also drop. I think it should also, we should also have, it should drop potential to drop more than 1 item. So I think you get a roll on each of these. So instead of just like having a pie chart, or like having a pie chart and you just flick the spinner and it goes around, whatever it lands on is what you get. I think it's more so, okay, you flick that little spinner for each one of these, and it's a yes or no. So 75% yes, 25% no, 15% yes, 85% no, right? I think that's how we're gonna do it. And I should probably put that in here. So insert chart, pie chart. I have no idea how to edit these. So size and rotation, okay. Text wrapping, no. Recolor, adjustments. Nope. Oh, no. Why am I doing, yeah, okay. There we go. I was looking at sheets. I was like, why is it? What's the point scored here? What's the point scored here? Let's get rid of that. Okay. Whoops. What we say, 15, right? 85. Size. We'll do 5 by 3. Same with this. 5 by. Make it all uniform. Make it look nice. Yeah, it's looking good. Looking good. What's crazy is we've already been running for 40 minutes. So let's do player gear. Let's do player gear, and then I don't know why it's doing this. Why is it so small? I don't like this at all. I don't know what I did, but it's like super tiny now. And I wonder if it has something to do. Yeah, it's just I'm gonna have to get a different add-on, man. This is bugging. It's bugging. Okay, but maybe do player gear in this recording. So this one's gonna be another long one, and then I want to start up Unreal Engine and get that updated and start running it. Get the character set up, maybe, or at least get the game state and stuff like that set up. That's the fun part, man. For me, anyway. This is cool and all, but actually, like getting into the engines where it gets exciting. So, do player gear. Is there a way that I can just go to the next page? Page break. Okay. So insert break. Page break. Oh, look at that. Learning something new all the time, man. Love that. Okay. So this one we need a heading for player gear, right? Player gear. And what do we want to do differently? Okay, so under player gear, throughout the journey, okay. So we want the player to have equipable pieces of gear from weapon to weapon, head, shoulders, torso. Alright, let's go chest. Chest is better. Chest, waist, legs, hands, feet, 2 rings, and a necklace. A necklace. That gives us how many slots? We're gonna treat weapon as 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11. That gives us 11 slots. Is that an? We might adjust that. We might adjust that. And we can always change the weight. So like we can make chest count as 2 pieces, or the weapons count as 2 pieces. When it comes to item sets and whatnot. We also want armor weights. So armor have weights associated with them, giving the player advantages and dude, I cannot spell. And combat and gameplay. Right, and that's a pretty standard RPG element, you know, like light gear, lightweight armor gives you more magicka or magic, whatever, and like heavy armor, it makes you more healthy. We'll do something like that, but we're gonna put our own spin on it for sure. There's something else I was gonna put too. We gotta add combat in here. Like, that's like something important. How the combat's gonna work. Okay. Each piece of gear is gonna have a rarity and a level associated with it. So let's do we'll do like an upgrading kind of thing with vendors. Give another reason to go to vendors. So while okay. Okay. Yeah. So you can go to vendors and increase the rarity of gear at the cost of currency and materials. Okay. Okay. So let's explain this a little bit farther. So a how do I want to put this into a table? Um, so all right, let's say a common piece of gear won't give any attributes. I kind of want to have sockets be kind of random too. Ah, no, no, no. We don't want randomness. WoW did that with their like rune socket system, and it's terrible. So it's not fun. Too much RNG. So, but if we in 3 sockets. So let's so all right, so like common chest. Okay. So it has the base stats of like health or like armor. We'll do armor. Armor, weight, and that's it, right? That'll be it. While a master chest is armor, weight, and then um, health, attack power, attack power, energy, regen. I don't know. I'm just throwing these out here. We don't know attributes. We haven't. It's something else we're gonna have to put in. Well, no, because that'll be part of gameplay. And same with player gear and combat. Key features. Key features I really want to spellcrafting, boss fights, dungeon diving, and home upgrades. Like those are the key features. That's fine. We'll fix it. Let's put this in here though. Do I have skill lines in here? Yeah, skill points. Um, uh, dodge distance, right? Just something unique. And then socket 1 could be Hellstone for even more health. Rage Stone, which could be something to do with attack power and energy, like attack power. And magic resist. Or let's do frost resist. No, let's do frost resist up here. And this will be dodge distance. Right? Like, I'd rather have the resistances as that, and then the sockets to be more gameplay altering. So, like, stuff like dodge distance and, like, yeah. Like, the attributes are just more baseline stats. Okay. So. Armor example. We'll do common chest, and that's it. That's all. Oh no, because it needs. Oh, sorry. Please tell me I didn't lose progress, man. It's this add-on, man. Okay. Armor rating 100. What weight. Light. We need how many for this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. Name. Master. 500. Woo. Oh, we need to do level in here too. That doesn't. Yeah, it just gives more. Yeah. So this is still only gonna be 100, right? That's how we want to do it. Wait. Light. Health. $50. Energy regeneration. What was the last one? Frost resistance. Oh, 25. Okay. And then we'll do underline for sockets. Hellstone. $75. Rage stone. 15. We need to call it something other than, like, we need something common. So, like, somebody could understand. We'll do attack speed. That'd be cool. Make it 10% faster, or 5% faster. call it 5. And then this one was dodge distance. And so I cannot. Oh. Okay, I think. Italicized is the additional attributes, and underlined lined is the sockets. Yeah, it's looking good. We just hit an hour. Yeah, we gotta shut it down for this. I'm not good at editing. I can't edit things at all. But we're getting there. We're getting there. You know, the GD. I mean, we're at 5 pages right now. GDDs are long. You know, you're looking at 20 to 50 pages probably. I'm sure even more for bigger games or less for smaller games. So it's gonna be lengthy, and there's gonna be a lot of revisions to it. So until next time, guys.